Alright, what's up guys? I'm back with another GitHub video. Um, but basically I wanted to show you guys how to make issues in case you wanted something more clear that you could go back to, as well as how we're gonna check out branches and make draft pull requests and pull requests for other people to approve. So I'm just on the GitHub landing page right now. Precipice Games is in the bottom left, so I can go over there. And then we want to find a repository and Whispering Abyss. So first we want to make a new issue. This is what we're going to click. There are 24 issues in Whispering Abyss. What you don't want to do is click these issues, because if you do, they're going to bring up issues from different repositories that you've made in the past. So that's a common pitfall. You don't want to go there. We're going to go over here, and we want to make a new issue. That makes sense. So I think we are going to do feature implementation. These are some templates. You can edit the templates. Probably don't do that, or you could open up a blank one if you don't want to deal with blank templates. But we're just going to do a feature implementation, and it has a template. So I don't want to make anything that looks like a real issue. So I'm going to do implement a test issue for this video. Great. So what designs need to be implemented? So we're gonna make an issue and a branch for demonstration's sake. And I don't know how to spell. Boom. Description of the solution you'd like. Okay, so we're going to make a good checklist. So to make checklists in GitHub, you just do this hyphen and then the opening bracket space closing bracket. This would be a check mark, but we're going to leave the space. So first we're going to make the issue. That's going to be an easy check mark. I just press enter and it gets another one like a bulleted list. So that's pretty easy. We're going to check out a new branch with a good name. We're going to open the Unity project, and we're going to add a new scene and add a cube. So for the draft pull requests, you actually need a branch that is different than devel. Devel in this case is our main branch, and so we're just gonna add a cube to a scene. So that's gonna be enough difference for us to start our draft pull request. And then we're going to push the changes to the remote repo with the same name as what our branch is, and then we're going to create a draft pull request, and then we're going to link the pull request to the issue, and then I think I'm going to send it off to Paul. He's going to grab it remotely, and he's going to make a real pull request and assign people to peer review. I don't think we need additional context, but that's good. So I think this is a good smart goal. So let's assign people. I'm going to assign myself. I'm going to assign Paul, because Paul's going to help me. This is going to be documentation, because that's what we're doing, right? I'm going to add it to our project. I'm going to add it to the first sprint. And we're going to submit our new issue. Alright, so we made the issue. Boom, we can check that off. Easy. So now we need to check out into a new branch. So I'm going to open up git bash in my GitHub repositories. So I'm in my repositories, and then I have Whispering Abyss. So I'm going to git bash here. I'm going to right click on the folder, do git bash here. So I was working in a different branch. So right now I'm in 31 add Unity project. So we need to get back into devel. So we do git checkout devel. Checkout changes the branch. So now we're in origin devel. And in case there have been changes to devel since the last time I pulled, I want to git pull origin devel. So this is going to get the most up-to-date changes. I'm going to put in my password. I don't think I typed that in right. Okay. There were no changes. It's already up to date. Great. So now I'm going to move this over. Check out a new branch with a good name. We haven't done that yet. So to get the name, we're going to go to our projects, and we're going to find our issue. Let's see. Shouldn't have a department. Let's go to status view. Where is it? Here it is. So, oops. So it's issue number 41. So I want to name it 41 and then what it is. Test issue. So this follows our naming conventions. So we're going to name it by the issue number and then a short descriptor. The words are separated by hyphens and not underscores, not slashes, hyphens. So what this command does is going to change the branch, and -b makes the new branch, so it does it all in one command. So we're going to make a new branch and change that branch. So now we're in 41 test issue. So now we need to open up our Unity project, and I'll do that in just a second. So here we are in our Unity project, and we're going to make a new scene. Let's figure out how to make a new scene. There is. I'm going to name it after myself, just because it's the one I'm working in. Okay, now we're in here. Let's create a plane. Make it 5 by 5, and then I'm going to make a cube. Boom. And I'm going to save it, and I'm going to minimize Unity. So we checked out to a new branch, and then we opened the Unity project, and we added a scene and a dot. Okay. So now we can go back and git bash. We can do git add period. Git add period will add all of the things that we did. And now we're going to git commit -m, and then we're going to add a comment. -m adds a comment. So added a new scene with a cube for the test issue. And now we're doing git push origin 41 test issue. So we're going to push to the remote branch, and we're going to push to our remote branch. So doing this is going to actually create that branch. Okay, so now we can go over to code. We can see that we need to refresh. And, okay, 41 test issue. Was that there? Am I just No. View all branches, 41 test issue. So now we're here. We can do open a pull request. So I can add a useful comment here. And instead of creating a pull request, we're actually going to press this drop down and create a draft pull request. So this lets us know that we're not done yet, and we're still working on stuff. So we're going to create a draft pull request, and we're going to not assign anyone. And now we are going to go back to our issue. I'm going to go over project. Implement test issue. We're going to click this. And now we're going to link a pull request. So added a scene with a cube for test. So we're going to link that pull request. So now this issue is linked with this pull request, and that's great. So let's see, we pushed changes to the remote repo and created a draft, and we linked it. And now we just need Paul to pull this issue, make any final changes that he needs, and then he can assign the people to the actual pull request.
All right, I'm picking up on the other end here. I'm going to show you how to use GitHub Desktop to pick up the branch that Eric had created. We will make a small edit in Unity and push it back to him to be merged into our main develop branch to build out. So I'm here. I'm in the Precipice Games repository. I'm going to go to our game, and just to make sure everything is copacetic, I'm going to go to issues. There it is, right? We're going to check this out. So our thing is do the change, obviously, right? And then we'll make a real pull request. We'll assign some people to review this, and then once it's reviewed and everything is okay to go, it'll get put together. So the first thing I need to do, obviously, is open the GitHub desktop app, and it's as easy as if you don't have it there, it'll actually ask you to clone things from the internet. And since you're part of the Precipice Games GitHub, once you're signed into this application, it should list it in there. All you got to do is click it and clone it. I would put it wherever you want. But then we have it here. I was working on something else, right? So I'm obviously in not the correct branch, but I am in the correct repo. So all I need to do is hit this drop down here and look at that. You can see that Eric had made this 15 minutes ago. All I need to do to switch to it is click it. Did a little bit of thinking, and it's ready for me to fetch it. So this is going to get all of the things that he had done, right? Just did it. It's all fine. You'll see no visual changes here, but that's okay. So then I will open my Unity hub, and I have added the project from my hard drive into my Unity hub, and I will launch it. And so now I got my Unity project open, and you can see it's identical here. Got all the same stuff, right? Got his cube, exactly where he put it. Got his plane, got his scene named Eric. What we're going to do, we're going to make a change. We will go into our material library. Let's make a quick material. This will be red. Put red on the cube. Right, now we have a red cube. Oh, wonderful. I will save this scene and my project accordingly. And you'll see I have some changes instantly show up in my GitHub. I like the desktop app because I can scroll through different changes, right? If maybe something is there that I knew I didn't want, I can right click it and discard it. But we will add a good summary here. Changed color to red. And then I will commit this. I'll commit this changes and everything. And you'll see this button will automatically change to push origin, right? It only shows you the buttons you need when you need them. So I'm still on the same branch, so I will push this. Shouldn't take very long at all. A little material. So then after I have pushed my changes, I'm going to go up to code. I will go to the proper branch, and you will see my changes show up now. So because of this, we can go to our draft pull request. So I'm going to add 2 reviewers to this issue. I'll add myself, and I'll put Sam on it. So I got 2 reviewers, and I can mark this as ready to review now, right? I got all my stuff in. And you can see stuff in order. And the review is required in order to merge this, so merging is blocked at the moment. Once it is reviewed and approved and everything is okie dokie, then it will get properly merged into our main devel branch, which will be the thing we pull from every time we go to start some new issues and changes. And that's it, folks.